You got a drill. I got a transmitter.
What's up, everybody?
Where is everybody? Who's here first? Let's see. Read it. Read it. Tim. Tim beat everybody. Tim is the wiener. Tim is the wiener.
And what did he win?
Yeah. So let's darken this theme up a little bit. Oh, no, let's not do that. Let's do that one. That's like the snowy background. Reminds us of winter. Yeah? Yeah.
Go, Canada, go.
Oh, there's Mr. Boussier. Scotty! Scotty, I need more power. So, what is new with everybody? Are you guys ready? We got 10 days left.
Can't hear you. What?
What? I can't hear you. What? Somebody's doing some drilling.
Happens.
So, I opened this thing up last week, right? And I did some little test runs with this little sucker, and it was really kind of pathetic. It did not want to turn or operate worth a crap. So I got out some files and some cutty things. And so I don't know if you can see on this side here, right there. Little pointy thing. Here's a pointy thing. So on this side here, you can see how the knuckle is the same. And there's a pointy part there that comes down from the knuckle, right?
Zoom it in.
This side, zoom it in.
Zoom it in.
Oh, I gotta rub it. There we go. Okay. So let's do this again. Okay, so we got this guy here, this piece right here.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's basically you could take these knuckles and you can swap them one side or the other. Well, on the other side, I ground it right off and I cut it. You can see it very good there.
Now you can't put it on the other side.
I cut it right off, so now I can't swap it over to the other side. But so if you turn, this is the stock. See, it stops.
Oh,
that was what it was. And what's happening is this little piece here is actually hitting the shock. It's mounted in there, right where the shock mounts to the axle. This piece is rubbing it, and it stops. It's just a dead stop. So it's not servo travel or anything. But on the other side now,
oh yeah, look at that, glorious.
Cut that off, and now I got. So yeah, that's my
degrees.
Yeah, so it actually runs a lot better now. One way.
One way.
Still doesn't run with the crap the other way, but it runs one way. Make it bigger. I knew Gord. Look at this, Gord. Look at these guys. What's MMF doing for free? I knew that question was going to get asked.
Doing for free?
Yeah.
What do you
mean? Nothing. We're doing nothing for free.
Nothing's
Everything
for free.
is going to cost mucho dinero from now on. No, not true. Okay, so what's happening is we're doing giveaways in store based on. Oh, she wrote it down on a list, and I don't know where she put it. But based on purchases, you're going to get anywhere from a drink cozy all the way up to a hoodie or a beer stein or a coffee mug or whatever it works. However it works, it's all based on how much you spend. So you spend a certain amount of money, we give you this. You pick which one you like, you take it home. That's going to happen from now till Christmas. And that'll be our free extra gift. And I think we started off at like $5 and up. So it's not like you're talking a ridiculous amount of money you have to spend to qualify to get anything for free. You just have to actually buy something. So
Nice.
Yeah.
'Cause I see a lot of the things out there. It's like, okay, we'll give you 10% off, but you gotta spend $300 and you get $30 back.
Yeah. And so last year, the year before, we did an envelope contest. And the problem we had with the envelope contest was that people didn't understand how it was supposed to work. And
Imagine
it works pretty good. We did the envelope contest, and the way it worked was you had to do a $150 purchase in store. And when you did your $150 purchase in store, you qualified for a gift card. Now, we had all of these gift cards up on the wall, and they ranged anywhere from $5 up to $150. But we didn't, they were all in envelopes, and we didn't know which ones were which, right? And none of them were valid until after Christmas. And so you could come in, you spend $150 for every $150 before tax that you spent. You got to pick a card, you take it home, put it on your tree. Christmas Day comes, you'd open up the tree, you might get a $150 gift certificate. So your purchase might have basically been free. Or you get a $5 gift certificate. Anywhere in that range, right? And it was great, but I had people trying to redeem them like on Christmas Eve. And I'm like, no, you can't redeem them yet.
Listen.
See, Zarek still has his envelope. Listen to this guy.
Know what he has?
What? Don't worry, Zarek. We're not doing that this year. I was going to do 12 days of Christmas thing, and I just had other stuff going on. And then part of my other issues is there's one order. We ordered some stuff, and then today it was supposed to show up, and we got one box. The rest of it's still floating around our truck somewhere, and that's what's been going on, and it's driving me up the freaking wall.
I just don't understand that. Like you got put on the truck together.
Yeah.
On top of each other.
What's with that?
Like they just don't take the packages and just kind of toss them on the back, and wherever they land, that's where they land. It's not. I don't get it.
So, okay, you guys tell me. It is snow wheeling season. Obviously, you guys are out there snow wheeling. We were out snow wheeling. I don't know if you guys saw the video on the channel. Posted a lot over the weekend, and then the continuation posted on the weekend, which, yes, I did have flashbacks, Gord. And yes, and we're going to call it PTSD, and you're to blame, and I'm never, ever going to let you forget it. So, we had the continuation where we basically started bashing the crap out of a bunch of the trucks, but got me to thinking, what is your favorite truck or car or just your favorite RC in general? What is your favorite one to run in snowy conditions? Send me a picture on Messenger if you can, and I will show it off to everybody here. So you can send it to Make My Fun, or you can send it to me if you guys have most of you guys that are on here have it. If you don't have it, well, we got to figure out a way to get you guys to be able to send pictures easy. Anyways, Scott's been asking, he wants, see, everybody's like, after I bought stuff. Yeah. And that's great that you bought stuff, but I want you to buy more stuff. I kid. No, I don't.
All the stuffs.
Buy all the stuffs. All right, Zarek sent me the first one here, so let's see what Zarek sent. Dum 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 dum. We're gonna rub this one and make it bigger.
Let's see this Warlock.
Oh, who else we got? So this is your. I bet that does. Let's make this bigger so you guys can see it better. And I'll zoom in a bit because it's a pretty damn good picture, actually. And this is your cross. Hold on. This is your SP. Yeah, your SP4. That's what I thought it was.
SP4.
I'll show you guys the SP4. Here is Zarek's. This is Zarek's go-to truck for This is his go-to truck for going in the snow. This is 13 pounds. And being 13 pounds, he stays quite well planted and doesn't have any issues. I haven't had a chance to go out snow wheeling with Zarek yet because, well, he goes out early in the morning and I'm still taking kids to school. So this is how it rolls, right? So yeah. We have Gord sent me a picture of what his favorite wheeler is. I'm going to assume it's your Max, right? Just saying. I think it's your Max. Well, he's obsessed with Maxes. Everything is always a Max.
In your face, Max.
Max in your face. So which one is it? This guy? Oh, well, I think it might be this one. Tell me if I'm right. Is this the proper one that you like to see the most? Is that the one that is your favorite, Gord? I think it is.
So far, my favorite is the Bronco.
Your favorite is the Bronco. But that's my Bronco.
Speed action.
But it's my Bronco.
But it's still my favorite.
Oh, okay. Well, aren't you wrenching on something right now?
Yeah, I'm hopefully getting this thing ready.
That should be your soon to be.
Hopefully we'll see how fast it goes.
Yeah.
I know you've got a picture I already sent to you earlier this week on the body.
Yeah.
Which I think everybody's got to see. Oh, you're just gonna one up it, aren't you?
Well, Scott keeps on asking. So Scott, when you said that you were looking for one of these and that you want, this one's been converted. This one has got hobby grade components on it. The shocks are metal aluminum shocks. Everything's been modified. I've got 3 or 4 body kits and chassis. This actually has oil-filled proper shocks and everything in it. They studded the tracks. When I got this from the guy, they actually studded up the tracks. So you can kind of see it there. They put studs in the tracks and they hurt. So I have not had a chance to run this one yet because when I got all these again from the guy, there was no snow on the ground. But since you are wanting one so badly, and this is specifically the body you said you were looking for, well, maybe we can work a deal.
No way.
I make you scream and good deal.
No way. You're gonna let go of one of 20 from your collection?
20? No, that's only like.
I'm just counting your snowmobiles.
That doesn't even work out. That doesn't even work out to 1% of my collection. True story. Yes, you're right, Kyle. The stud should absolutely be studded. You're right. I didn't do the studding on it. I have 3 others that were projects that were they're in various states of array. So, like Scott, I'll tell you, I'll make you a deal because I got to make some room in my garage because I have some other projects that I want to do. And yeah. So yeah, we can talk.
Nice.
Who else we got here? Gord's like, I'll buy one for 200 or 250. Whoa, now we got the auction going.
Oh God.
We got the auction going. Okay. I'll tell you guys once I've got it all lined up and make sure it's all working, how much we'll sell it for. I might just sell all the RCs as a lot just so that they're out of my way. And I do have a fan boat kicking around that might be kind of cool to rip around on the water with too. So cool. I will buy one for 200 or 250. That's my deal. Maybe we'll see. All right, so let's get into today because I know a lot of you guys are waiting and you're kind of anxious about this, largely because, well, some companies went and released some pretty damn cool stuff. So here we go. These things start playing properly. So Proline turned around and released another Bronco and another short course body. Yay!
Short course Bronco.
Yeah. And then we got ourselves a dually, square body dually. I'm not overly impressed with the box on it. It's not really deep enough. It's one of those ones where they kind of cheaped out and made it up high again.
But fits everything.
This one here, when you look at the teasers, you'll see it says SDX24 and it says cliffhanger. So you pretty much know that it's a cliffhanger, 124 scale cliffhanger body. Aaron, this one's yours. This one's all you, man.
Racing action XB2.
Right.
Not a bunch of upgrades on this one here from the previous model, but still a nice piece of kit.
A nice
Convert it to be a drag race car? Yes.
Absolutely, actually.
Yep. Take that, put the short course body chassis on it, and bam, you're in it.
So I wonder if anybody's making an extended chassis kit yet that will fit those bulkheads. I mean, I have an X-ray here, right?
Yeah, you do.
And then deck the halls.
With felonies.
Of course, this is a Arma Felony Christmas ornament.
Oh, it hits you right here, doesn't it?
Yeah, it hits me right here because the felony of the 4 felonies that we've had in the store, 3 of them got stolen. And I'm not happy about that. I am never stocking a felony in store again.
Sorry, guys.
So yeah.
To be fair, you do have those other cars in there now.
The Limitless?
No, the new ones.
Oh, yes. Yes. I know which one you're talking about. Yeah. The Vendettas. Vendetta.
Go from felony to a vendetta.
So, Tim, I know that you're dying. This is your jam, man. Because this is a sidekick. This is the radio killer.
So in the back of that, there's probably no bottom to it. So you put the little scale RC controller in there. It can fall through. You can run it over too.
That's exactly what I was thinking. It has no open. The whole back end is going to be wide open. Everything will fall right down under your wheels, just like real life. I don't know how much more scale you can get. Like, insane.
I think it's pretty cool. Lights. Yes.
Yeah. It's a pretty detailed sidekick body.
How big is that thing?
It's the same size as the CFXW.
So it's kind of like the mini size.
Yeah, what is it? Like 245 to something like that, somewhere around that wheelbase. Pretty short.
Definitely scale. 1/10 scale.
Very scale, very good looking. I think the details they did on it are awesome, but it's not MST. So, and Gord keeps talking about this, the SCX6. He sent me some video. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to show you guys the video because it's really grainy on my end and it's glitching like mad. So I got to get a better copy of it. But
those look nice.
These are 2.9-inch beadlock rims made by Triel that are made to fit the SCX6.
So you think people are going to stretch some 2.2s on those?
I don't think anybody's going to have to, because I really think they're going to start cranking out they're really going to start cranking out the 2.9s here shortly. And, or 2.9. 2.9, 2.6. I think they're going to stretch. They might be able to maybe stretch 2.2s on it. But I don't think you have to. There are tires out there right now. There's not a lot of them.
Yeah, but you can put that big, huge rim on your 10 scale crawler.
Yeah. So
profile.
These guys. Now, back in the day, there was a little inline motor, nitro motor, that everybody ran, and everybody thought it was so cool. There were all kinds of videos on it, but didn't show it in very many vehicles. This is their new release. It is a 1/8 scale. They're calling it a crawler, but there's no freaking way this thing's a crawler. It has a 3-speed transmission. It is a nitro powered, and it has paddle tires. What crawler have you ever seen that's had paddle tires? I've never seen.
I think it'd be fun.
Paddle tires. The body, I think, is ugly as sin, but
look
I see where they're going with it.
Is that the 2-cylinder motor in there?
Yeah, it's a 2-cylinder that's in there.
2-cylinder.
So they also have that motor. This is the motor here.
Yeah, that's
They
why I've
also
seen that
have
before.
this motor mounted in a like a big rig kind of setup, right? Which I think I got one picture of that at the end. Now, if you're interested in this thing, in the link in the comments below, not on this stream right now, but when we repopulate this up, I'll have the link added into the bottom. It'll take you to the website that sells this. If you use the code, you get an extra 6% off. If you use the code that is attached to our link. So there you go. So go there. They have a whole bunch of really cool stuff too. You know, the Capo Cub and all those little 124 scale, $700 freaking all metal crawlers. They sell those there too. And the big fancy construction equipment, they sell those there too. The ones that are $10,000.
Yay.
So this is the Ssd Locking Hubs. Now, honestly, this is only if you really want to be scale, because I don't know how many people actually unlock their hubs when they take the truck off the road and go on the trail. As soon as you go on the trail, you're going to lock them. So it's a very, very much a gimmick, but it is a gimmick that works. So I mean, you can't diss it for that. It's got actual scale rotors in there. It comes with a little nylon tool that you push in. If you guys go to Scale Builders Guild, they've got a review on these. They just put up here like a couple days ago. They just released these, so they're cool, and they're all aluminum. They're not plastic inside, so I think that they'll have some durability.
That's so cool.
But it's the same old story. Like when I'm 4-buying, I couldn't wait to get automatic hubs because nobody ever wanted to get out of the truck to lock the hubs or unlock the hubs. Or they'd go out and unlock the hubs, and then they'd forget, right?
I think that'd be great on the Bronco.
Hey?
Those would be great in the Bronco because that thing's got some speed, 2-wheel drive on that thing.
Yeah.
2-wheel drive speed.
Bronco. I lean more towards the like the Phoenix setup where you can actually unlock the transfer case.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, it's a cool idea. I get it. They look cool. They look fantastic. And the scale rotors and everything are going to be really cool. But it's going to be one of those things. It's going to be a scale build kind of thing. It's not going to be one of those things where guys are doing, hard 3S crazy power brushless combos. They're not going to be running that kind of stuff through this. You're an F1 fan, right?
Yeah.
What hauls F1 cars around the country?
That one right there.
That truck right there. So to me, I just released this. Not available for order yet. You can't even hardly find it on their website. So yeah, that's their new release, and it should be available, I'm guessing, mid-month next month, depending on shipping and whether or not the containers make it across the country. Hobbywing's done a new release of their Elite and their XR10 Pro series. They're the G2S, and they are now... there's a few features they've added to them. Link will be below so you can read all the fine details. Biggest thing is there's now polarity protection. So you cannot accidentally, because nobody's ever done this, plug in the battery the wrong way. That's never happened to anybody.
Never.
Right?
Never twice in one day.
Yeah.
What's cool about this one here, they got the fan that mounts right inside. So instead of wasting your cooling on the side of the little shroud of the motor, it's right all in there.
Yeah, and they've redesigned the fanning and the ducting and the way it all works so that it actually does the Venturi stuff around.
I think the most important thing about that is that it has a new way of tuning in the drive frequency. So you can tune it, especially for drag racing, tune it down so it's nice and smooth, not low pull, nice and smooth off the line. Yeah. And you can add the power to it so it's more.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think that's going to be their answer to everyone else's drag race stuff.
Yeah. So SCX6, once again, Club 5, cranking out aftermarket products. This is actually metal, and it's basically a rock slider to go along the edge. So, I mean, that's a lot of truck, and you bang it off the rocks, you're going to wreck that body, but you won't with that. They also released a skid plate, and they also have released some mirrors that will actually fold. Although with a 30-pound RC crawler, I don't think whether or not your mirrors fold is going to really matter. I honestly think what's going to happen is they're going to just snap right off at the base. Yeah, totally, right? So, yeah, they're just going to snap at the base, and that'll be it. There's a picture of underneath. And there's the mirrors.
Oh, there's
So
the
these
mirror.
are printed out of that. I believe it's that nylon inlaid kind of printing. They are physically, the mirror size is almost identical to the stock ones that you get. And another company is releasing new colors and calling them a new model. These are the Mini Zs. Mini Z 4x4s. They've released them now in a yellow and a red. Yay! Should have been green. Should have been green and red. It would have been way more Christmassy.
Oh, that big piece of kit.
What scale do you think that is? Well, I guess I kind of cheated. I told you the scale right there. 1/32 scale. I can't put those things together. My fingers are too thick and too fat. And yeah.
They need that 10th scale.
I don't understand why they can't do it in 10th scale. This is a beautiful, like the details they put into this thing are just insane.
Looks so nice. Look at that thing.
Well, it's got jacks all the way around. It's got panels. Some of them open, some of them don't. Depends on how you build it. It's actually got functioning suspension. The front jack actually swivels down with a wheel on it, and it cranks up. It has the stairs. The stairs actually fold down like an actual RV set of stairs would, where it's like that scissor kind of fold out.
Unreal.
Full suspension. It's unbelievable. Now they're calling it unpowered, but it's got an LED light bar and everything on it. But the hitch is just detailed. It's just for a 1/32 scale. It is crazy detailed, and I want one. Sorry, I always want one, but probably not going to get this one because I don't have much luck with the super tiny things. I tend to break them.
Wow, that's crazy.
Right? Like I saw that and I was like, what? They're making a trailer that looks like that, but nobody else seems to be able to make a trailer that looks like that.
So is that like Orlando size?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Like truck fits on your cell phone kind of size. Yeah. So trailer would almost fit on your cell phone as well. The plus side to it, though, you could probably use little Lego minifigures as your people going in and out of your camper. There's a video on, if you go on A-Main's website and find that on A-Main's website, underneath it, there's a video. And the video is on it's on a scale train set, basically. And they've got that trailer all set up in an RV park kind of deal. It looks really good. This is a 3.0 turn Macklin Drag Race King motor because 3.5 wasn't fast enough. Apparently. I mean, there are some changes, rotor size, a little bit different, stuff like that. But honestly, that's pretty much it. It's pretty much it. Oh, wait, there's more. Oh, it's glitching again. It'll play.
Wait for it.
Wait for it. Let me make it think.
Uh-oh.
Okay, and George waiting for the X-Maxx. X-Maxx. So X-Maxx now has a WideMaxx kit.
WideMaxx.
It is complete. It brings each side, so you're getting 6 centimeters more width. It is not lengthening the chassis. This is not a complete truck. This is just a WideMaxx kit for the X-Maxx. They've released it in all of their colors to go with all the black, green, orange. It does come complete with new springs. It does come with your axle shafts. It comes with all your arms and everything. So it's basically like the WideMaxx kit is for the Max, but this is the big boy version. So there you go.
Your truck probably needs some upgrades already, so just change it all out.
Yep. So you got, black, green, orange, red, blue. I don't think the only color they didn't do, I don't think, is white.
The white.
As far as I know. Yeah, but you can see everything that's in there, all the pieces you're going to need, your lengthened axle shafts and everything. And I've already looked on site, and they are already starting to sell some of these pieces individually. I'm getting part numbers across for all of them as well. And there's the blue. Yeah, I just threw them up there so you guys see what color. They're going to come in around $270 Canadian. And yeah, that'll be that. And then you guys can be wide, because X-Maxes are super easy to put in the back of a vehicle already. So why not make them bigger? I actually think it's going to end up being about the same size as the Creighton 8S. I think. And then R1, who has just started getting into drag cars and building chassis and drag motors and all that kind of stuff, have now released an app for you to test your reaction timing. So you can run this app on your phone. It is available on Google, and it is also available on Apple, because I downloaded it on mine to try it out. And it works. It just gives you a reaction time. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. You can log in, you can race, you can compete against anybody else if you want. And this is a teaser. These are a teaser. These are not currently available for market yet, but they will be. These are SCX24 wheels. These are the prototypes, and the completed models will be available shortly. This is only 3 of the styles that we have created so far. These are mostly a test fit to see how they're going to work out.
Nice.
There's going to be weighted versions. There's going to be regular cast versions. These will not be a 3D printed rim. These will be a actual cast rim, so they're going to be a little stronger than the 3D printed resin would be. And there is no, I don't know if you guys can see it on here. Let me take this and make it bigger.
Yeah, make it bigger.
Make it bigger. There is, it's only a 1080p camera, so there's no lines on this at all. So that doesn't have your regular 3D printing marks like a lot of them do. These are being produced by Scale for Fun, and they will be available exclusively through makemyfun.ca.
Nice.
That is it for what's new. That's it. That's all.
That's it. That's all.
That's it. All right. Okay. So what do you guys think about any of that stuff? The 12 spoke? Zarek likes the 12 spoke. I can't make up my mind, honestly. I'll put up some pictures of this stuff, and I'll send you guys some higher resolution pictures of these later. Like I said, these are prototypes. They have been test fitted already on pretty much anything that takes an RC four-wheel drive rim is going to take one of these. So
nice. Is that like 7 mil hex on those things, or?
Yep. And then last week I showed everybody the 7 mil hex adapter kit that you could buy from Racing, so that you could put wheels this size on the Mini Z's and all those. We're also going to produce these in a 0.7 inch as well. So they will also work with the newer line, with the newer sizes of wheels. And we're going to make some slightly bigger ones. that will work on the 6x6s and stuff made by Panda Hobby and stuff.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So that's just kind of what we've been working on, a little bit of that. Yeah. Okay, give me a second here. The lag is really bad, right? I told him before we even started. And I didn't get lag on anything else this week. Everything else I was doing was fine. And then they all decided they got to play video games at the same time as I go online. So
classic.
Right?
Using all the bandwidth.
I don't know if it's bandwidth or if it's my crappy modem. I think it's my crappy modem.
You can only handle so much. You can only compute so much.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so part of the stuff that we were going to talk about today is the what? Skinny. What do you need? Something skinny?
Fixing my B button on my getting controller.
That skinny? Or do you need skinnier?
Skinnier.
I don't know if I go much skinnier. That's about the skinniest I got there. Mom keeps stealing my tools, so I don't know what else you got. If there's a rim style that you guys like, or that you guys are thinking you've seen that you'd love to see somebody make, let me know. Send me a picture of it, because I'm still in the prototyping design phase of a lot of these right now. And then there'll be a high mass version, which is going to be cool. You won't have to add weight. I'm not going to tell anybody how we're doing that.
How much weight would you add to such a thing?
Well, if you guys have if you had a set of aluminum or a set of these steel beadlock rims, yes, Scott, we were already designing dually rims. We are absolutely designing dually rims. That was like after we got the first prototypes done. That's the next one that's almost being done right now. But these rims are the aluminum beadlocks from RC four-wheel drive, and they are the ones that we can make where we add the mass are going to be twice as heavy as these. So
2 times the weight.
Salad spinners. Yeah, salad spinners for sure. For sure, salad spinners. Okay, where is my button? There's my button. There's my button. So yeah, I kind of went straight into that and told you guys this, what I was modding on here. So the next thing that we're doing is I will be modding. Let's get a comment here. There we go. I'm going to be painting. I think it was this color. Which one's this? This is Fantasy. This is Scarlet Red. And we're going to be painting that guy in red so that I can kind of make it match my Jeep that's sitting out in the front yard. Because, I'm going to build one in 1/10 scale. I have the opportunity to build one in 1/24th, 1/18th, whatever you want to call the scale. The imaginary scale. And then I have a 1-to-1. So what are you working on? Tell everybody. Show everybody. Show them.
Show them.
What we're doing.
I can take a picture and send it to you. Maybe that will show up nice on here.
Yes, it probably will. It probably will.
I'll send those to you.
I gotta wait for it to ding.
Earlier, but I was doing some studying for some tests, so.
Stupid schooling. Stupid adulting.
Gotta be an adult.
Adulting sucks.
There you go. Send that.
Oh, there it is.
All 3.
Oh, it dinged over there too. It dings everywhere.
Ding, 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 ding. What did I win?
I don't know if I can show this to everybody. Ryan is going to feel jealous.
That's okay.
because this is kind of Ryan's thing. He loves doing this too. So he's going to feel kind of jealous, I think.
It still needs a little bit of paint, but you know.
Yeah. Let's show the masses what we've got going on here. What we have going on here. So let me move this so that it shows up better here. There we go. Share. And we want that.
Bigger.
That. There we go. Let's make it bigger.
So there's my servo winch I got from Dustin.
Mm-hmm.
I had to get a different servo, but it's in there. It's working.
Yeah. Look at that shiny brood motor in there.
Tim would be very happy with the chop job I did to put that in there. Like I put an extra hole in the front so the winch would be out the front.
So are you implying that Tim likes it when you cut things up?
I'm missing a zip tie and some duct tape.
I got duct tape. I even got colored black duct tape.
But to be fair, I do have some shoe goo on the next picture.
Ah. Yeah. On the next one, I think there's a bunch.
Oh yeah.
Scott got himself an X-Ray X1.
Yeah, you did.
What?
He's joining the F Fun Club.
What? Cool. Okay, this is one of the earlier photos you sent me.
Yeah. So I wanted to put a car on there, and I had two of the same bodies, the Type S. They're both Haggard.
With slightly different paint schemes.
Yeah, so I
Very
need
slightly.
to be a little bit longer on the front and a little bit longer in the back. So I took the front, chopped it off naturally, and bolts to the front. I put some shoe goo in there. And there
This
it is.
is what we ended up with.
Yeah. So there's the front extension, got the extension on the back. I think the next thing to do is paint it all the same color.
No, man.
No?
No.
Just run it?
I'd just run it.
Just run it.
I think you could stick with the look you've got going here and make this actually look, this whole part in here, make it look stitched together and welded. Right?
I put the running boards on it, and it holds the body perfectly. I was pretty surprised with that.
Well, they just fit right into those little grooves.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we pulled those off to put the Mog body on, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. So I put the bumper on it, and put the running boards on it, and I'm trying to figure out if I should do one rear wing or two.
Well, it all depends on how fast you're going to be snow wheeling. You need that extra downforce to keep you moving.
Oh, God.
Yeah, see, everybody agrees. Everybody on here is agreeing. They're all saying just send it.
Just run it, eh?
Just run it. I wouldn't bother painting it. I actually think that the black, the way it is in the back here with the black and here, that looks like redneck. That looks totally redneck. Like that's the kind of thing. If you drive further up 48th past the store on your way up to Silver Star, there's a guy's orchard, and in the back and behind one of his houses, there's this jacked up car that's 4-wheel drive with this great big mudders underneath it. That makes me think of it.
Nice.
Absolutely makes me think of it.
So we're gonna take this thing out Saturday or what?
Absolutely. Yeah.
We're gonna hit up the spot in Winfield or what?
I'm hoping there isn't a pile of snow, but yes, I'm going to go a little further south. Everywhere I've gone up here has been rather cold and a little deep. So let's check out. Gord's sending me more pictures. So let's see what we got. More pictures, he says. Oh, yes, I've seen these ones, Gord. Like I said, he sent me a video, and it's a cool video, and it's of Robert out ripping around with his SDX6, jumping over a snow pile. But the problem is it is, you think is lagging earlier. If I try to play it on here, it's grainy. You can't really see it very good, and it's laggy, really laggy. So, sorry.
Trifecta.
Yeah, it's the ultimate storm. So this is a continuation of Gord's scale garage. And it's actually looking pretty damn good. I really think that the 2x4 job on the side here with the doweling running through it to actually make the tire rack turned out fantastic.
Yeah, that did turn out good.
I probably would have used, I might have used a little bit thinner wood there myself, but the doweling looks bang on. Because if you go to Cal Tire or any of those shops where they've got all their tires on display, that's pretty much what it looks like holding them up.
Yeah, it does.
But it's pretty accurate. I think it's a pretty damn good job. And then we've got the fleet. And as you can see, the mezzanine is slowly coming together. I'm pretty sure you're putting in a stairwell here. Remember you saying something about that? And we've got the railing all the way around. The only thing you're missing is possibly a couch or something up top. I may or may not have a couch at the store that might work. That is the right scale-ish.
A little beer fridge too, I think. Needs up
a little
there.
Beer fridge would be cool. Yeah.
It's got the John Deere plow there. Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
yeah, that was
cool.
good.
It's
I like
the
that.
shelf, right?
It's well done, Gord. Good job. Good jobs.
Way to store it.
See if we got any more. Nope, that's it.
That's all you get.
That's all you get. That's actually flotation board. So did I hear of a snow run on Saturday? Well, yep. Yep, we're going to call our snow run on Saturday.
Let's do it.
Bring what you got. I promise you I won't bring the piece of crap I brought last time because it didn't even hardly go. That was the most pathetic set of tires on. I might as well have gone out there with a set of primes or a set of those freaking drag racing slicks or something. Those tires were terrible. Terrible.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I mean, where are we thinking of going?
Winfield.
Okay.
Winfield. It's where I used to live.
Let's see if I can make my computer crash. Let's go into.
I'll tell you what. I'll take a picture of it on the Googs. Here we go.
You get me close, and then we'll go from there.
Here we go.
So I'll share this to.
Can we share a link to you? Oh, God. There we go. Drop pin.
Well, things are dinging. Oh, you texted it to me, though. You got to message it to me.
Oh God.
I can't open it on my computer from my text messages.
Okay, sorry. I thought that's where it went.
No,
man. There we go. Chat it up. Try that one.
This again. What I'll do is I'll find it first. and then I'll bring it onto the screen so that it doesn't glitch the hell out of the computer or the internet or whatever is giving grief recently. Well, I noticed that it's not glitching anymore, right?
Yeah.
That it stopped glitching because my son stopped playing video games on the Xbox.
Nice.
That Xbox is absolutely horrendous when it comes to data being used. Oh, look at the pretty sunset. Okay, so here we go. Let's share this onto the screen so everybody can have an idea where we're planning on going or where you're taking us.
Yeah.
Because nothing like...
Go for adventure.
Go for adventure?
So that shows that's actually a trail in there.
This green line is a trail?
Yeah. But it also loops back down, so we can do like a whole loop.
Okay, I'm going to bring this into satellite. Make this go away because I don't need that pretty stuff. So this whole trail goes all the way around in the trees in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nice exposed rock on there, like the nice rock face where you can climb up some crazy stuff.
Okay.
Down the very bottom, that's where my brother-in-law and I and the neighbor, we built some cool stuff down below. I'm not sure how it's held up over the last 5 years since we've been there.
So whereabouts are we talking? The bottom of here?
Yeah, so right at the there's a little roundy round there at the top of the complex there. We see park there.
There?
Yeah, right there.
Basically right here.
Yeah. So you go to the woods a little bit. Yeah. It's right where that dirt kind of ends. You see where the dirt road kind of ends right there? Right in there.
Where it looks like there's actually something in here.
Yeah.
That almost looks like a man-made bridge right there.
Yeah, I think it is.
So maybe somebody else expanded off of it.
No, I'm pretty sure that's what we had in there. Then we had a cool thing in the trees. Yeah, right where your cursor is, like right in there.
Right in here.
Cool thing around that trees and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm game. I'm in.
Cool.
I need to do something here. I need to where the hell? How do I mark this one on here? No, I've never tried to mark one of these or flag a spot on here before. I always do it on my phone. How do I do it from here? Search near barrel. What's here? Directions to here. Directions.
So there's also a bike park in there too, where I sent my 4-wheel drive short course and broke it to never fix it again.
A bike park.
Yeah, like a BMX, right where your cursor is there, that big sand pile.
In here.
Yeah, right in there.
It's probably been turned into a house or something now.
Nah, I don't know. I think it's zoned for a park.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, I guess we will find out on Saturday, won't we?
Yeah, go see if it's even still there. Oh, you can see the path there. It goes up.
Yeah. Up here. Connecting up to this one here. Yep. So if we zoom out on this a bit here. So when you come into Lake Country.
Turn at the gas stations.
Yeah, basically, if you were going to take the shortcut, if you're coming down Highway 97, you were going to take the shortcut that takes you into Kelowna and bypasses the airport and all that stuff.
Goes to Glenmore
Road, same turn, but instead of turning, making a hard left, you're going to go straight up the hill and boom, you're there.
Straight into Glenmore, they call it. Or not Glenmore.
Right.
What do I call it there? Sage Glen.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I don't feel so bad about going there. That's not that far.
No. And worst case scenario, we hop back in and we go down more south.
There hasn't been a lot of snow. I've seen quite a few pictures on Crackbook and stuff of people going out crawling around Knox Mountain and stuff down in Kelowna, and there's like no snow.
Yeah.
I have thick, fresh snow here, and it's kind of disappointing almost. like very, 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 very disappointing when you wake up in the morning and you're like, oh man, there's more. Oh, this snow's taller than my tires. I wasn't set up for this yet.
Oh no, you got lots of snow then.
Mm-hmm.
Not so much this way.
Yep. And I got ideas. I got plans. Maddox is actually rebuilding a 6x6. Took it upon himself to pull it all out of the box and start rebuilding it. So I don't see it being done before the weekend at the pace he's going, but before the winter, before Christmas break is over, he will have it done.
Nice.
That's what he has told me.
Cool. So I'll get my winch ready to go in here. Just got to wire it to the receiver.
Okay.
I think I got a 4-channel remote back there somewhere.
I think I know what I'm going to bring.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to debut something. Yeah. All I'm going to tell you guys is it's a dually.
It's a dually.
It's a dually. But I'm not going to tell you what kind of dually it is.
Fair enough.
And yes, Scott, it is on slingers. So, and it's never been run yet. It's been run, but not in this configuration. So it'll be cool, I think. And it's light enough and wide enough that I think it'll actually run pretty good on top of the snow. I might pull the motor out and put a little bit higher turn motor in there, maybe. And go from there. Or lower turn motor so it goes a little quicker.
Yeah.
So Gord wants us to pick him up. What do you think? Should we pick up Gord?
Why not?
Okay, we'll make something happen.
Bring your Max. I think we need something fast for that bottom track.
Bring your Max and something that crawls in snow.
One of each.
Something that snow wheels. So your Capra would probably be a good one. Yeah. Okay, so that was what we're planning for the weekend. I also read another post, and I'm going to bring this up now because I just got to get it out. There's been some posts, and I've seen some people complaining, I don't know, questioning, I suppose, yes. How to get some more support out of businesses and community and stuff like that when it comes to your hobby. And I'm going to emphasize that this is your hobby. This is not their hobby. So if you want them to support, then you need to reciprocate, very much so.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you guys notice, if any of you guys work in retail or any of these businesses, but this is the season where everybody comes around. And it's unfortunate. And I'm not trying to say don't. If somebody comes around wanting your donation or whatever, I'm not saying don't donate. But I'm saying if you want a business to donate to you or support your cause, then you need to support them the long haul, not just the short term when you feel like you want something from them, because it's always evident and it shows up very much so with every business that does it.
Oh, yeah.
Be it drag racing, be it crawling, be it on-road racing, anything, right? So there's some people who have been asking, how do we get some more support? If you want support, you got to support. It's got to go both ways, or nobody's going to support you because they can't afford to, or they won't be in business anymore. Because if you're constantly giving and giving and giving and not seeing anything back, it's not worth it. That's the whole premise behind advertising, right? One of the reasons I don't know if you remember back in the day when people used to buy Fox stickers and they'd put them all over their trucks and their cars and they're buying all these decals and putting it all over their vehicle. And I used to scratch my head and wonder why. And you realize that there's motocross riders that are getting paid thousands of dollars to put that sticker on their bike. And you're paying hundreds of dollars to have those stickers put on your bike. Why? Right? So you can look cool and feel cool. Okay, whatever. But you're literally advertising for them for nothing. You're paying them to advertise for them.
Wasn't even a free sticker.
Right? It's not even a free sticker. If they give you a free sticker, by all means, throw it on there. Whatever. It was free. But when they make you pay to advertise their stuff, that's just boggles my mind that the mindset of people would do that.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of
that.
that.
What I'm saying here?
I follow you. I've seen a lot of that growing up.
Yeah, it's Metal Militia. Yeah, Metal Militia, Fox. Way back used to be O'Neill. Snowboarding, there were all these people. They put this stuff all over their boards. Skateboard guys, they're bad for it too. Guys with skateboards, they got all these stickers and different brands and different companies and stuff. And it's like, did they pay you anything? Or did they donate those stickers to you or anything? No, you just forked over a bunch of your money to advertise for them. Okay. But if you guys are looking for support, can't emphasize enough. If you want support in the hobby, you have to reciprocate.
Yeah.
Going online and buying your stuff off of Amazon. And I'm not saying this just from us. It's any business. It doesn't matter
Any
what
business, no matter what it is. Yeah. I
It does
worked
not
in the
matter.
grocery business,
Yep.
and we'd see all these people come in, like you said, around this time of year. Oh, well, give to the food bank, give to this. We're having a dinner with here. Want to know if we can do? Well, you know what? If you weren't a customer there, you
Yep.
probably got put into the maybe pile if we need to spend that much money.
Yep.
On because some businesses have a certain budget, what they got to spend.
And the
But for
smaller
people that
businesses
work,
don't have that budget, by the way.
yeah, don't.
No.
So when they had a customer come in, that's a long-term customer saying, "Hey, we're feeding the needy, that on this day here, want to know if something you can do." Well, absolutely. You come here, you shop here all the time. Like your customer that buys not just stuff on sale, but your customer that buys everything.
Yep.
Yeah,
you can't be that person that comes in when it's sale day all the time. You can't be that person that comes in a certain time of the season when people are feeling more generous. You got to be that person who comes in regularly and just supports, period. And every club, I'm a member of 600 and some odd RC and racing and motorbike club groups and stuff. My Facebook feed is endlessly filled with this stuff. But scroll. And I always see the same thing at a lot of the clubs and a lot of places. There's always these people that have a problem with the fact that they got to pay some kind of entry fee, or they've got to pitch in and help out for the races or whatever. And there's always those people who feel entitled, who think that I pay my money. Why should I actually have to help out? Why do I have to pitch in? Because it's not a money-making venture. It hasn't been. We're not talking about this like NASCAR down in the States where people pay $200-300 a ticket to come and watch. We don't have spectators that pay.
No, not at all.
Very few places do you have spectators that pay in Canada, for sure. Even like we go to do oval racing or anything down in Penticton, check out the races down there. I think it's what, $5 a head or something like that. That's peanuts. That's nothing. And when it comes to RC racing, nobody pays to watch that.
Oh, no.
So all that stuff doesn't happen for free. And, for a company or a sponsor to make it worth their while, they have to see a return or they're not going to sponsor. So every company does it. They'll give it a little taste. They'll give it a little try. You go out there, they'll donate, they'll sponsor, maybe they'll put up $500 worth of cash prizes or something. If you don't reciprocate back and start pushing, if it doesn't turn around and turn into cash flow or revenue for them and customer turnover, they're not going to do it next year because it was a waste of their money. Straight up. And there's guys asking questions and wanting to know how to get people to support. And they need to start supporting local.
Yeah, 100%.
And, yeah. So
that's what a lot of people understand.
I am not saying that when I say you have to support local, I'm not saying you got to support our store. I'm saying you have to support local. You go to Amazon and buy your stuff, or you order your stuff straight out of the States because you're impatient or you just don't even attempt to try and get it from anybody local. You're burning yourself. You're kicking your own ass. You're not helping yourself at all. You might be fast for a little while and you might get your cool stuff for a little bit, but you're going to kill the hobby. 100%. You're going to kill the people who are supporting it for you and trying to put up the venues and trying to set up the events. You have to back them.
Yeah.
It's simple.
And just because you're getting your stuff from there doesn't mean like the people just entering into it, they got to get their stuff from somewhere.
Yep.
So for those people, they need to see it, touch it, feel it kind of thing. They can't just, I'm going to order this.
Yep.
For those people, you got to have a local store to do that in.
Yep. So that's my stint on that. If you guys have something you want to say about it, comment, give me your contact info, and I'll send you a link, and I'll bring you on here, and we can talk about it. I really don't. It doesn't hurt my feelings to have a dialogue about it. I've had a lot of people asking about drifting in the store. It's a money loss. It's a money pit. I can only do it for so long. And then it turns into, why are we doing this? I can't have employees manning the store, working there, doing it. It was okay when I was doing it. I was manning it because I'm not paying myself to do that.
Yeah.
I'm not paying an employee to come and man it. And as soon as the idea of having to pay any kind of fee whatsoever, the turnout cut in half. Like that day, that week. You were there.
I was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It cut in half. And that's fine.
And people can't find a spot because they're not willing to.
And now they're having to travel. Now they have to travel out of town. And sorry, that's too bad. I mean, we tried. So I still have all the stuff. And if the proper opportunity comes up, I will probably continue doing it and set it up. But it has got to be extremely feasible before I attempt to do it again and set it up. And it needs to be one of those things where I don't have to babysit it, or, it needs to be a club that can take care of itself.
Yeah.
And they need to take care of themselves. So, yeah.
Just like how the race club is,
Yep.
You want to be responsible for renting a facility, renting space, setting all up. You got the stuff there. If they want to set it all up, know you're more than willing to let people use it.
Yeah. When it comes down to it, I've participated in a ton of different motorsports and racing and competition type stuff through my lifetime. And when it comes to radio control and RC related things, we're spoiled. We're very spoiled. If you're paying $50 for a weekend of racing, man, fork over your $50 bill and put a smile on your face and be glad that you're only paying that much. Because I can remember racing stock cars, and the entry fee to get in the gate was $150. Never mind the $800 to $1,000 in fuel you'd piss away over the course of the weekend. And then somebody would smack into your car and it would cost you another couple grand just to fix it. And there's no cash prizes. There's no winning. There's no prize purse. It's a trophy. It's like, hey, I won. That was expensive. Motorbike racing, same thing. You paid entry fees to get on the track. Your cost of operating was way higher. You're trucking your stuff there. You're buying fuel. You're buying gear. If you want to be fast, you got to buy all the fast stuff. RC parts and stuff are expensive, yes. Go try a couple of other sports for a little while and see how expensive you think RC stuff is. Because it is reasonably priced in comparison to other brands of stuff.
Well, I think it is.
Sports, right? Like
golf.
I'm just saying, if some people don't have any problem forking over money to go race whatever or go mountain bike. You go mountain biking at any of the big ski hills and you want to use their chairlift and go up and down. That's not free.
Nope.
Right?
Not at all.
But you go crawling, you just go throw your truck on some rocks and start driving. That's free. You can do that.
Spoiled.
So spoiled.
Think about Japan. Places that are overpopulated. You don't get that.
Nope.
Not at all.
And then I always get a kick out of stateside. If you're south in the States, and I hear guys down there complain about the cost RC sometimes, and I'll read on the posts, I just feel like add 30% to everything you're complaining about, because that's us.
Oh, yeah.
That's Canada. It's a tough go when everything's the price it is, right? So do it because you love it and support it.
Yeah, support while it's here.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, it's gonna be gone.
And the people who are really enthusiastic right off the bat and really want to get it going and work, their spirits get crushed pretty quick. I'm not saying mine's crushed, but I'm just saying when you get a group of volunteers who are all very energetic and they all want to try and get this whole thing off the ground and going, and they're super pumped and amped about it, and then next thing you know, nobody wants to show up to help set up, and it feels like it's the same guys doing all the work all the time, and that wears on them after a while. Then they say, I'm not doing it anymore, so they quit. And then now you're down to trying to figure out who's going to do this again for us, right?
Yep, 100%.
So
100%.
yeah, that's all I got to say about that.
Well, I always tell people like, oh, well, because I remember when we had to up our price for our fees, right?
Yep.
I said, well, they're charging us this amount, and we either got to pay it or not race at all. Oh, well, you check somewhere else. Yeah, I've checked a lot of the places, and it's more money. This is still a good deal.
Yeah, we actually all summer long we were trying to find some more indoor locations to attempt to go to, and we did find a few, but they didn't offer the same thing. You were compromising something for the cheaper price, or you were compromising location.
Location's big.
Although West Kelowna, traveling to West Kelowna for us sucks, but for people in Kelowna, it's not that big of a deal.
Nope.
Right?
I don't know. I still say it's cheaper than you want to go golfing, golf season.
Oh, I never even golfed. I'm not a golfer.
Oh man.
Yeah.
RC's cheap.
I have a thing about chasing white balls around. I won't do it. And I attempted, I think I might have been 18, 19 years old. And I went golfing with some friends because they all told me it was so good. And I'm not going to lie, I suck at golf. I could throw my golf club further than I could hit the ball, so I quit. I carried on with something else. I'm more of a motorsport kind of person. Yeah. So anybody got any comments that they want to add? Fire away. I am here to bounce it back at you.
So is the Matlow online? And if he is he willing to join us for some snow wheeling?
Yeah, Matlow, you gonna join us for snow wheeling? Huh? Come on. It's in your neck of the woods. It
Halfway there.
Meet
you halfway, bud.
Gordon Cole in January. I'm dumping 332 into my max. So what are you putting into your max that's costing you 332?
Motor, speed control combo. I'm betting.
Yeah, but I think he's already got a motor combo in there. He's got one of those new Spectrum ones in there, I think. So I wonder what he's doing. He must be doing something else.
Wheels and tires?
Maybe. He's got some pretty decent wheels and tires on there, too. I mean, I've seen some video of him snow wheeling with it. The video that I looked at, like I said, I can watch it on my computer just fine, but it doesn't want to stream. It's pretty good sized tires. I think it's got the amperage and the jam to get going. So I hear my daughter giggling upstairs, and I'm not sure why.
Convert to the new Max chassis, the longer.
Yes.
Yeah, so you need drive shafts. You'll need the chassis.
Yeah, I'm going to probably just order a complete Max. It's done. And then keep this Max the way it is. I like the wheelbase on this. I find it fun to drive. You drove it. You liked it.
Oh, I fucking loved it.
I want to go wider and bigger.
It was awesome with that ramp. I was doing some tricks and stuff.
Yeah, and I think you widen out your platform, you widen out your chassis, you just make it harder to run. It doesn't. It's too stable when you make it wider, and it makes it harder to do the things like the flips, like you were doing that barrel roll trick.
Yeah, the barrel roll with tires turning.
I don't think you'd be able to do that with a WideMaxx kit, or you would be able to do it, but you'd have to put a lot more input into it to get it to make its move and do its thing, right?
That's
so
cool.
Yeah, for me, WideMaxx kit is a no. If I've already got a regular Max, if I'm going to buy another Max, then maybe I'll try it with the WideMaxx kit because it's a longer chassis. But the other thing I found kind of weird about it that confuses me a little bit is when they've originally designed the Max, they designed the Max to be a 1/10 scale platform. Well, by lengthening it and widening it, you are now pushing the limits of it being a 1/8 scale platform. So why didn't you just release it and make it in a 1/8 version, right? Like, I'm kind of a big supporter of stick to the scale you designed it for first, and don't try to make something it's not. Which I think by going WideMaxx on everything and making everything bigger and taller and wider, why don't you just scale up to the next size and go from there? I mean, everybody's got fond memories of the old Revos and stuff. If they didn't break.
If they didn't break them.
Mine broke a lot.
Revo.
What are you digging for?
Well, I'm kind of looking for. I'm just kind of curious if I should bring this bad boy out again.
Go do snow wheeling with it.
Because I have paddle tires and some Mohawks for the front. Yeah.
I got skis too.
You got skis?
I got skis.
Oh man, I need some skis.
I got a track kit for a Summit. I just have to fix one of the track pieces, but
Can't you just bolt those onto anything?
the track kit, no, it's kind of a little. Well, I mean, we could, but I'd have to do a bunch of hacking and cutting. But yeah, these tires work really good on a short course.
Yeah.
They're a short enough paddle to them that they don't fold, and they get the wheel speed up so that they actually go pretty good. And it's actually on the actual tire paddle itself. It's not rounded like the Proline ones are. This has actually got a fairly sharp edge to it. So
There's slingshots somewheres.
yeah, and then I got another set of tires here because I was going to do one of those Formula off-road builds.
Son of a bitch. How about packed up for that one day? I'll find them.
So I've got these. I got a set of 1.9 paddles. But I've also got somewhere around here, I got another set of the ones that have the double paddle in them. So it's like this paddle, but it's staggered, right?
Oh yeah.
And one here, and they're staggered. They're made by Proline as well, I think. I don't think they make them anymore, but I got a full set of those kicking around here too.
Cool.
Throw these on some. Geez, I don't know. Now that I just dug these out, I might have to throw these on for the weekend.
And we
try them out.
Those are 1.9s, you said, or
These are 1.9s, I believe. Or no, they might be 2.2s. God, it's been so long since I've had them on anything. I think they're 1.9s. It says nowhere on here what the tire size is.
well, do you still have the car from the challenge?
No, that's at the store.
Okay.
You're talking the one from Send It?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't have that one. I have it still. It's at the store. It's for sale. $100 if you guys want to buy it. It's yours.
That's
Really
just like
didn't beat
Porsche.
on it that hard. Well, that's a lie. I beat on it pretty hard. But anyways, it took a beating and it works. It still works great. So
Yeah, I don't know. 2-wheel drive challenge?
you want to do a 2-wheel drive challenge?
Yeah, so that's what this thing is. So this bad boy is 2-wheel drive.
I'll do a 2-wheel drive challenge, but mine's going to be front-wheel drive. I'll totally do that. Absolutely.
Two-wheel
Front wheel
drive.
drives were awesome in the snow. Yeah, I'm in. I got the exact car sitting right up back there, in behind the curtain of death. What do you think of my ambiance, eh? What do you think? You like it? Ooh, ah. Wanted to try and clean things up a bit.
It's got some they call it Too Fast, Too Furious. Fast, got blue glow.
Yeah, I need that like Tokyo Drift music playing in the background. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
You know what else I'm going to bring on the weekend? I'm going to bring my Rift. Because my Rift, I think, should just kick ass in the snow. I mean, really.
Yeah, it should.
It should just, it's got tall enough rubber, it should just fly in the snow. I don't leave the stock rubber on it because I actually like those tires. And I haven't added a bunch of weight to them or anything. And then with the motor combo that's in there, it should go pretty good. So, of all the guys that are on here online right now, how many guys are going to show up?
Scott, you
We
in?
want you. Scott says he's coming, right?
Yeah. He says he don't got nothing two-wheel drive except race cars. Well, that's the thing. A two-wheel drive is about finesse driving.
Right.
You got to know how to
Absolutely.
drive two-wheel drive. Just saying.
And I mean, honestly, Aaron's car started out as a racy car, and it's now been turned into a let's make this thing go off road and let's do things with it we're not supposed to.
Yeah, I can't believe how good it did for U4 action.
For the U4 rock bouncing action, yeah, I'm pretty surprised. Which, by the way, you know, over the course of the winter, while there's snow on the ground and not a lot of video being recorded, I'm busy editing away. I've got a little bit of it done. Getting there. Change the format. I was going to do it like on an event per event day basis, but I changed my mind on it. Just doing it more as a run the crap out of those cars and show it off, so everybody can see what we're doing. That's a question for you guys. What should we call? Should we rename the U4 League, the Rock Bouncing League, to something more rock bounce, or do you guys want to keep it U4 BC? Let me know what you guys think. Comment, answer, whatever. Let me know what you think, because we call it U4RC Racing League, which is too long. I want something shorter. And, you know, like when you watch one-to-one rock bouncers, they're like the NRRC and the SRRC. They're basically 4 letters. So I want to come up with something 4 letters. And I want to stay Okanagan themed or BC themed. And I would like it to be something we use on a regular basis. Because next season, we're actually going to plan events. This season was just a major test to see how things were going to go. Actually, that reminds me. I have to do the raffle for the car still.
Yeah, you do.
Maybe I should do that before Christmas.
Yeah.
You know what? Next week on the live stream, the winner of the Gatekeeper will be announced. So tune in.
Excellent.
Next week, next Wednesday.
Let's do it.
Wednesday.
I'm not sure what's going to be new in RC between then and now. So, yeah.
BCRB. Yeah. I like that.
OKRB.
OKRB?
Okanagan.
Okanagan or BC. If we did BC, it gives us a reason to travel around a bit. We go to other places. I don't know. What do you think? I like it. That rolls off the tongue better. So we could just go with BCRB.
BCRB.
BCRB. BCRB. It rolls off your tongue. Like literally rolls off your tongue.
BCRB. Yeah.
BCRB. Maybe not. Oh, yeah. By the way, these 1-inch tires. Proline released their pre-mounted Hyraxes, pre-mounted on a set of 4. Those were supposed to be arriving at the store today. There were 2 boxes missing off of the order, so they're on their way. They got like 5 or 6 sets. I can't remember how many were ordered. So, and they come as sets as 4, according to the website. So that'll be cool for your little not good for snow crawling trucks.
They're good for crawling on people sleeping in your house.
Well, they'd be good for crawling on crusty hard snow.
Ish.
Right? So, yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what the heck I did with those tires.
Which tires? Your paddle tires?
Yeah.
Here, I'll dig up these skis. I'll show you these skis I got.
Skis would be cool. Slingers. So those slingers, are they like paddle tires?
Cut slingers are. Cut
Slingers
slingers will run just like paddle tires pretty much.
Mm.
So there's one of the skis.
Excellent.
They're set up to fit on a Traxxas / spindle, but I think we can probably make yours work because really it's just a metal tab on the top that stops the whole thing. It's spring mounted.
Okay.
So they want to return back, right? So the tips always go back up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've used these a little bit. They work better in slightly deeper snow, and you want to have. They do not work worth a crap on a 2-wheel drive slash that does not have you want to be on an LCG chassis because it's got a flatter profile across the bottom, so they'll slide on the snow better.
Right.
The taller 2-wheel drives, they've got the way the chassis is like flat, and then it comes down with the supports. That part where the supports are, that packs up with snow, and it's like a shovel, and it's like great pushing you along, right? So if you get some of the flat chassis and good profile, these work awesome. These paired up with these and a good brushless combo, and boom.
What if you don't have a good brushless combo? Got what you got.
Yeah, I guess you just deal with what you
got. Just gonna send it.
What have you got in there? You got a brushless combo in there, don't you?
I got brushless combo, and I got like a.
I remember cooling that thing off with Gatorade.
Yeah.
I mean, so that's the good, Gatorade part, right?
Yeah, still same motor.
So
didn't change that out.
For the record, Gatorade does not ruin a motor yet that we know of.
Still running, so.
Do I have any 1.0 slingers coming? I don't think I added any to that invoice. And I got to remember there was a reason why. And I think it might have been that they were out of stock on those slingers. And I also have a bunch of other 1-inch tires up on the wall. So let's see if they have any. Crawler 1.0 tires. Dun, dun, dun. Thornbirds in stock. TSL boggers in stock. Creepers, crushers, rock walk trailer, super swampers. Thornbirds, Wrangler, Falcon, Grabber. I don't see slingers on here. Maybe I'm looking at them too fast. Oh, here they are. No, they are out of stock. They are negative inventory.
Ooh.
Boo. Yeah, those cut would be kind of cool. If you could get a motor combo in a little... If you could get a motor combo in one of these things that would actually get any wheel speed, it might be impressive. Other than that, not so much. Anybody's got a set of tracks for snow. So the key to running tracks on a portal on Capra one, you're going to have to get the adapter made. So the track kit off of the Traxxas, there is a kit you can find on Thingiverse. It'd be 3D printed, and you can find it, and it will allow you to adapt to Capra or SCX 10.3 portals. And then you can put those track kits on there. You'd have to print those off first. If you don't put those on, what happens is the whole track just flips. It just goes around and around like a wheel as soon as there's any kind of resistance in the mechanism. So it can be pretty hard. And you also want to gear down, volt up. So go to 3S if you can, if you're not already. Gear it down, because those tracks put a tremendous amount of load on the poor little motors. So much load on those poor little motors.
So much traction.
Oh, well, it's not even traction. It's just resistance. Just crazy amount of resistance. I have some tracks I might be able to get my hands on before the weekend, but they're not adapted to fit anything other than a Traxxas portal. And they are not the good tracks. They're the older tracks that had shallower treads. The tracks that they should have never made.
Hmm.
And if you want my opinion about the ones made by RC four-wheel drive, the aluminum ones, don't do it. Straight up.
Flat
Or
out.
the ones made by Energy, don't do it. I've had them all. The best track kit that I've come across yet has been the ones from Traxxas. And no, I'm not a Traxxas fanboy. They did a good job on them. They work, they tension nicely. They don't pack up with snow, and you can rebuild the parts. If you do the track kit from RC four-wheel drive, good luck finding the bearings if you ever seize them up. You need to change out the bearings. You actually need to take a set of wheels off of the Traxxas wheelie bar and add them to the front so that you can actually get the tension on the track so it doesn't cog and skip every single time, because you get the slightest little bit of snow in there. And the rubber's so soft, it just stretches out like a rubber band.
Really?
So, yeah, I wouldn't do the RC four-wheel drive ones unless you can find a set that have been heavily modded up and set up and ready to go. They're beautiful looking tracks, and I used to have them on one of my trucks. Well, here, I'll go look for the picture.
So
Let me see if I can find the picture.
the tracks are just rubber. There's no belt in them.
No belting at all.
So that's gonna be the next upgrade: the belted snow tracks.
Well, belted or tracks that are a lot more like an actual snowmobile track is. Like, real snowmobile tracks have windows where your
Cogs go.
your drive cogs go through there, and they bite, and it actually grips, right?
Yeah.
Locked in. The ones they make now, they ride on top, and they've got these tiny little rubber pieces that stick down, usually into an open hole, and they get a little bit of snow, they get a little bit of gravel, even like a little pea gravel, whatever. You're done. You're stuck, or you jam something. They're just not impressive.
It needs to be more like the real thing, just 1/10 scale.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, where we got? I have a mountain of pictures on here, and I got to figure out where the hell I put them. Why is it not showing me?
Look at that. Winchy.
Test boom, 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 boom. Okay, it's not going to be on there. Let's do the other one. Nope. Let's check this one. Lots of snowmobiling pics. You know what? I might even have it up on Crackbook.
Oh God.
I do think I actually have it on Crackbook.
On the crack.
It might be faster to find on Crackbook. Let's go to me. but it might lag out once I go into Crackbook.
Oh yeah, leg it out.
Lag it. Oh, yes. And by the way, if we're going out wheeling at some point before Christmas, we have to go out wheeling in the afternoon, evening as it gets dark. I don't want to go in the dark when it's cold and miserable, but there's got to be Christmas lights or some form of ho, ho, ho on your vehicle.
Go for the Christmas crawl.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Go for the Christmas crawl.
Go. There we go. Got my. It was very important to have the winch on this truck if I was going to take it out because if you made a poor decision what you brought, I need to pull you out.
Yeah, and the winch that we were running on the Bronco that you like so much is now toast as well. Not a good thing for Traxxas.
I'm really sorry.
Yeah, that Traxxas, you let me down. Like, really, come on. We weren't even working it that hard.
I worked my racing one a lot worse than that.
Right?
Yeah. Christmas tree on the roof of your rig.
Yeah. I've got a tree to put on the roof of mine. There it is. So this is a picture from a run in Drumheller. Oh, this was quite a few years ago, though. Which would be part of the reason why I have such a crappy, grainy photo. But here, I'll show it to you. So that's the RC four-wheel drive track kit. And that I actually ran in the mud and the snow and the rain. So that's not snow. It wasn't cold. That was just, I had that truck head on there, and that was being powered by a 4600 kV brushless combo on 3S. So that big brick battery that I've got, it's like a 8400 milliamp 3S battery. That's what was powering this thing. And it would go, it was good enough, but it wasn't faster than the other crawlers. So, it's let's see if I got another picture of it here. Yeah, there's another picture there. So that was in the Hoodoos up in Drumheller down in Horse Canyon. Which actually a pretty good run. It was a lot of fun. They still do it, but there's been a bunch of environmental people who have gone in there and kind of ruined it. Freak out. You do not want to be down in there at all if the weather is going south and it's going to get rainy, because the slope, and it gets so muddy and mucky on the sides, you can't climb out. It is slippery as hell, and you will slide right down to the bottom of the valley, and you'll get trapped there until it stops raining and dries out. So, oh no, Aaron ran away. Scared of my big truck. Scared of my big pickup truck.
So what they need to do is make a nice, good track that can actually handle the elements.
Yes. Here's another one. So this was Maddox's first. Here's my truck at Drumheller again, right? And this was Maddox's first truck. This started out life as a Traxxas Telluride. And we locked the diffs and set it all up. I mean, basically it's a four-wheel drive slash, but short, right? And then he wanted a different body, so we made this body for it and cut and hacked and made it fit. And then we put those wheels and tires on it. And that was his first crawler. It was his first trail truck. And we ran the Hoodoos there, and that was pretty fun. And this was part of the turnout. How many guys showed up to that one? That was the first event that they'd ever had doing it. It's a pretty decent turnout for a first time.
Heck yeah.
Right? We traveled the furthest because it was down in Drumheller and we were up in Whitecourt. What else? There's this picture here. I think it's the same picture, but there's more trucks on top of each other. Yeah, see, I'm not even in the picture in this one because my truck's over here on the side. Somewhere.
Right by that big ass slash.
Yeah, somewhere over there, yeah. So that was a good run. That was a fun one. There was lots of mud down in the valleys. This is where Maddox.
So
Maddox
was
was
there.
6 or 7, I think. Maddox was very obsessed with winches at that point. He thought winches were the coolest thing ever. And I was the only one of us that had a winch on my truck. So he kept on deliberately getting his truck stuck so that I had to go and winch him out. Which,
so kind of like when we're snow wheeling, right?
Yeah. Yeah. But I wasn't doing it deliberately. I was doing it because my truck sucked. But he would actually go into a mud hole and then he'd be like, Dad, I'm stuck. I'm like, dude, did you stopped in the mud hole? No, I didn't. Yes, you did. No, I didn't.
And
Yeah. That Gord says he's got a police light bar. We've got the light bar off that. The light bar that is on the pace car behind you. Yeah, that light bar was actually originally intended to be put on a wrecker build that Maddox was going to do. Yeah, that one.
right there.
Yeah, that light bar and all of the flashing lights that it comes with was originally going to go on a wrecker build. And Maddox wanted to put a winch and everything on the back of a truck and build this 6x6 and all this stuff and build it all up so that you could actually have rescues, tow vehicles out of mud holes. Does that one even light up anymore?
Oh, I can't make it light up. I got my receiver pack right here.
Should light up.
Light it.
Should light up. Should light up like this. I'll show you my old truck.
There we go. Got front lights flashing. Oh yeah.
See, I had a lot of lights once upon a time too. Oh, look at those.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of lights flashing on that one.
Oh yeah. Got them all flashing.
Yeah. See, I used to have an obsession with lights too. I had lights everywhere.
All the lights.
Yeah. Let's see if I can find that picture.
There we go.
It's weird how my pictures are so mixed up. Because I had some pictures of that truck with that snow kit, or with that track kit, and I did some actual snow wheeling with it. And the tracks, the RC four-wheel drive tracks on that one, it wouldn't break through the snow as long as you stayed on top of the crust. But you had to stay on top of the crust. But Gord, if you're going to get a track kit, I highly recommend just get the one that is from from Traxxas, but get the what the hell do they call it now? It's the aggressive, deeper lug one, not the stock one that's really shallow lug that I have, because that one just slips. It doesn't bite into the snow at all. So it'll work. It'll stay on top of the snow, but as soon as you get any kind of incline, it just spins out, which is super, super lame. Oh yeah, there's Micaiah. So I've got 3 minion kids in this picture, all driving. They were driving, but for the most part, all the people in the backside here, all these people back here are running crawlers. in the hoodoos back there. So that's Micaiah, and there's Keenan, and they were. Yeah, they're there. So there's Maddox, Micaiah, Keenan. Look, he's even missing teeth. He was that little. And then there's his dog.
Dog.
Yeah, there's his dog. But I'm pretty sure I got a picture of that truck on top of the snow. Sure I do. Maybe I don't.
Lost in the world of Facebook.
Yeah, lost on a computer somewhere, I'm sure. Well, here's the, yeah, okay, this is the truck that was going to turn, this truck is the one that we were going to turn into the wrecker and put that light bar on. And then it had a unlucky demise. So we built this, and it was all getting set up and lined up and was working really good. Except somebody dropped it out of the back of a car, Tanya, and then a bag came out of the back of the car, a large bag, heavy bag. So the car fell out, landed on its roof. Then the bag fell out behind it and landed on top of it and flattened it. So the entire cab, because that was a hard body, the whole thing just exploded into little bits and pieces. I was sad, but what do you do?
That's hard bodies for you, yeah?
Right? Yeah. Yeah. And it was a really hard, like I spent a lot of time prepping that body, fitting it, didn't have any tire rub issues or anything on it. And then it just, yep, got an early retirement.
Dunzoed.
Yeah, I don't think I have. Maybe I just don't have it on Facebook. I must have it on my other group of pictures, but I do have one of that with the track kit on the snow. And then we've tried Keenan's truck, and he's got that tactical unit, which is pretty much the same layout as the Bronco. And we ran that with tracks, but you got to gear it down because the stock motor on a Traxxas does not like those tracks. It'll do it for a little bit.
But just.
And then it goes kapoof. And it says, I'm done. Yeah. Yeah. So what else we got?
So what time are we gonna meet up on Saturday?
What kind of truck am I gonna run?
Oh, what time are we gonna meet up? And leave? I think Scott was asking earlier.
Well, Scott's asking because he's got a dinner to go to.
He got dinner to go to.
Well, I don't think he should make it on time to his dinner unless he invites us.
Yeah, I like dinner.
Right? I like
I
food.
could eat.
I love food. I would say I'd rather get out on the trail and be gone in the morning. Tendency around here right now is if you're not already out there by 2:30, there's no point in going really.
Oh yeah, it's getting shorter and shorter each day. So
Yeah.
I think we leave.
6 more days will be the shortest day of the year. So, right. So I would say, I don't know, let's try and head out around 10.
Yeah.
And then, you're only going to run. I don't know what the temperature is supposed to be on Saturday.
Let's see here.
We'll have a interwebs thing. That
Survey says
temperatures.
It's supposed to be snowing and -2. So warmer than Friday. Friday's supposed to get down to -7 as the high.
7? No, I don't.
So
want
-2
that.
sounds a lot better.
Yeah, you're right. It does sound better. It does absolutely sound better. So let's go for, I don't know, let's meet up somewhere in Vernon, because we're probably best to follow out or go out together as a group.
Yeah.
Meet up somewhere. Stay tuned on, go on to Make My Funds page, and we'll post it up on there when we're going to head out on our Facebook page. And I'll shoot a link of it over to, I guess, Rock Crawlers Anonymous and see what's up. See if anybody wants to join in or not. We're not going to wait for people, though. So the time we decide is the time we're deciding, and that's when we're going. So
Yeah.
Be that or be square. Because if we waste the day waiting around for everybody, I have a hard enough time getting my kids motivated and getting the hell out of the house as it is. Never mind waiting for anybody else. So if I get there on time, I'm a happy guy.
You on time?
Me on time. Exactly.
You're a comedian.
I'm on time when I'm by myself. I'm not on time when I got anybody else involved. All right, boys. We're going to call our night. How's my Vernon, BC RC hoodie coming along? And my parents are in town that day, but not until late evening, so I'm good for the crawling bashing. Okay. So the whole point of the crawling bashing is, like I said, I would like to get gone from Vernon to wherever we're going to go, at least kind of meet up at about 10. Maybe grab a coffee, hit the trail, hit the road. Aaron's going to give us directions to where to go. So we'll follow our fearless leader over here.
Oh, God.
And then, the earlier we get out, then we can get off and get back in. Like by 3:30, 4 o'clock, it's already getting, the sun's sitting too low and it starts to get cool real quick. So we probably won't want to be out there any longer anyways.
No.
So we'll set up a time. We'll meet up at 10. Probably, where do you want to meet, Aaron?
Let's meet, I don't know.
You can meet at the store. Everybody knows where that is.
Yeah, but I'll leave a bunch of cars in the parking lot. People are going to carpool.
Yeah, true.
Where do you want your coffee at?
Car sitting? Well, I guess it doesn't matter to me. I'm not leaving a car sitting because there's no way I'm going to have room for all my crap in somebody else's car. Where should we meet?
Let's meet at
Where do
like.
you feel safe leaving your vehicle?
Oh, I know where. Tim Hortons by the co-op.
Tim Hortons by the co-op. Right on 27th?
Yeah, 27th.
Okay. Aaron, don't F up the directions. That's Gord's directions.
I used to live there.
Okay. So we'll post it up and me and Aaron will arrange something and we'll get some people together. If you show up, cool. If you don't, whatever. Don't care. I'm quite happy going out by my lonesome too. So we're all good. And we'll see you guys on the weekend. Okay, man. I'm out. Aaron, you out? We're out. We're out.
We're out.
Talk to you later.
See you Snowside.
Next week. Somebody's winning a car.
Pick me, pick me, pick me.
Catch you later, man.